Welcome to our transfer bonanza,
where we get the vat of Diet Coke, which represents speculation, and then we chuck the truth Mentos in it. And when it's frothing all over the place, mate, it's a mess. And we're scooping up the froth with a cup, and in that cup, that's facts. Cold facts.
I wouldn't want to drink from your cup, my friend. So let's start off our transfer roundup with Ander Herrera.
We've signed him. He's here.
He might be. At the time they're watching, he might be a Red Devil proper. But at the time of record, we only know a few things, and they are allegedly he's passed his medical, allegedly he's in the UK, and according to some reports, he is losing out financially. We don't know if that's from his contract at Bilbao, we don't know if that's in loyalty bonuses, we don't know if it's to do with a new contract at United, but allegedly he is losing money out of his own pocket to make this deal happen. Fellaini did the same thing. So we think that's really cool, but don't play like Fellaini. Also,
allegedly, he actually is walked from Spain to Manchester to make the deal happen.
That has been reported by literally no one.
Walked it.
Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
These muppets at Southampton, mate, they keep raising the bloody price!
Well, do they? Allegedly, Southampton now want about £40 million for Luke Shaw, an extra 10 million on top of the 30 they initially wanted. However, we don't know if this is true. It's probably just that nothing has happened around Luke Shaw for a while because he's been doing the World Cup. Not very well, but he's been doing the World Cup. So this deal can't happen until he's back. He'll be back in a few weeks, and I think probably we'll see a few more actual facts rather than just random nonsense then.
I'd like to ask you a question, Sam.
Okay,
would you pay £40 million, not personally, if you were Manchester United, would you pay £40 million for Luke Shaw?
Well, 30 million. I really want.
I didn't ask you about 30 million, mate.
I really
40 million.
I really am excited about Luke Shaw, and I want us to sign him. £30 million, definitely.
40 million.
But at 18 years old, yeah. But at 18 years old,
40
million pounds, no. Wait a couple of years.
That's your answer, mate. Knows your answer.
Progress. So we need to make sure that happens. For £40 million, you can buy anybody.
But anyway, at least we've signed Vermaelen now, so we've got one defender.
No, we haven't. We've had a bid rejected. Apparently, Arsenal said no, and they are allegedly lining up a new contract for Thomas Vermaelen. Whether he'll sign that, we've no idea. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that one. Then the Dutch team.
Oh, interesting development here. Weirdly, Depay has gone blind.
No, you've just written down Depay, Blind, and Robin. Nothing happening with the Dutch players.
Although we have been linked to a new Dutch player, Nigel de Jong. De Jong?
Jong?
I'd say Jong.
Yeah, he's 29 years old, he plays for AC Milan. He's a man who left City because they didn't pay him enough money. We could not care less. That's how I stand on it. I said we, but that's my opinion. Got my card. Germany, anything going on there? Because I've seen nothing about Schweinsteiger, Müller, Cruz.
Well, it says here that Hummels has gone on a cruise.
Once again, your note-taking is dreadful. You've just written Hummels Cruz and got the wrong idea.
I thought that was weird because he's in the World Cup still.
And it's spelled different.
Why would he go?
Yeah. Sammy Khedira, though.
Oh, yeah, we've been linked with a £30 million, what I like to call whopper of a bid.
Would we do that? Would we buy Khedira and Herrera? I have no idea. So let's move on to players that are leaving. Alexander Butner is finally leaving Manchester United after a bit of a career, I suppose.
Yeah,
25-year-old has gone to
Dynamo Moscow.
That's exactly right. We don't know how much for. Probably not a lot,
no.
I suspect. Nani has been linked with a 12 million move to Inter Milan, which seems like good money for Nani, to be fair.
I'd take it.
Would you?
Yeah.
Excellent.
If I got the 12 million for him as well, I would be like.
Haven't been linked to many wingers, apart from all of the wingers though, so who knows who we'll buy. Carrick, Fletcher and Cleverley have all been linked with moves away from Old Trafford because obviously we've been linked to so many midfielders, so to a certain extent it makes sense. However, we're obviously not going to sell all three of them, that's nonsense. But I suspect one of them will go, and I don't suspect it will be Darren Fletcher or Michael Carrick.
I tell you, mate, one of them plays like they've got a terminal bowel disease, and it's not Fletcher.
Because he does play with a terminal bowel disease.
Yeah. Well, it's not terminal.
Well, no, it's not terminal.
It's always. Oh, God. No, let's not break that news.
Edit that out.
It's fine.
Right, Rio Ferdinand.
Rio Ferdinand has gone to Queen's Park Rovers.
Rangers.
Are they interested? Rangers are interested as well, according to Sam. I don't know where he's got that from. But he's gone to Queen's Park Rovers, reuniting with Harry Redknapp. He's taking a big wage cut to go there.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that he's still playing football. That hasn't just become a pundit.
Or gone to America.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to watch him. Right, that's it. Good luck, Rio. Cheers, Dad.
Adrian Childs on a daily basis. It looks like someone's got a baked potato, extracted all the personality out of it, kicked the shit out of it, shoved it in a suit and put it on your TV.